Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Velah podcast, the show that brings you trending topics, interviews, and good vibes. I'm your host, Velah Munga, and today we are talking about training, consultation, and also we have an author in the building. So let me give him a space for him to reintroduce himself, tell us what is his real name, what he does, Jumina Jotu, a few details about him. So karibu sana, Vincent.
Asante Velah, I'm happy to be hosted by your podcast.
Let's go V squared, Vincent and Velah. Jonah.
Wow, I never saw that coming. Now that I've seen it, let us ace it together, is it?
Yeah.
My name is Otumbo Vincent. I run a company called Serve Skills Limited. We are located at Ratna Square in Nyali. I am very passionate about people development and organization development. On the side, I am an author. And if somebody was to ask me, what is your hobby? One of my hobbies to do photography, phone photography, not just with a camera.
Okay.
And I love taking photos of nature.
Oh.
Yes.
Nature.
Yeah.
It's kama sisi. Sisi we are phone photographers, but we do take photos of ourselves.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, what do you do? You've mentioned this earlier before we talk about consultation, there is training.
Yes.
So tell me more about that.
So we, in our company, we do two things which are intertwined. Number one, we are out to bridge the gap of youth and life skills, to bridge the gap between customer experience in an organization, also to bridge the gap of employability, and last but not least, to ensure that human resources in various organizations are equipped so that the organization can experience profitability. So then what do? We do training, and we do business and management consultancy. In training, we have a program called Personal Mastery Program.
Okay.
Do you know who you are as a profession, as a creative? Do you know who you are in terms of your personality? Do you know what your passion is, your profession, your vocation, your mission? And do you know your values? Do you have a vision? Do you know your core values? Those are the things we do at Personal Mastery Program. Secondly, we offer Teen Evolve program. These are Form 4s who have completed their high school and they are transitioning to university or colleges. We train them via this program called Teen Evolve. It's a 12-week program where we equip them with life skills. We also train them things to do with finances. They are growing into independence. Okay? And then we train them things to do with sexuality so that they transition very well. They don't end up wasting their lives at campus level. And then we have also Bold Beginnings. Bold Beginnings are for those students who have graduated either from a college, from a university. We also teach them employability skills and entrepreneurship skills. And these are hands-on skills, not lecture, but hands-on skills so that they are able now to say whether they are going to be employed or they are going to start their businesses. And then we also have what we call Fresh Breath Program. This is a new program, it's a new kid in the block. And this is a 12-week program where we are offering, therapy support to people. We are going through a lot of issues in life. Yeah. It's corona, it's relationships, it's parenting, and toxic environment where we grow in. So this is where a program we want to give people a fresh breath. Do you need one? Okay. So apart from that, now we go to other programs like team building. We do business and management consultancy in terms of developing a strategic plan, developing a sales and marketing plan. We help organizations do that. Startup coaching as well. So that's what we do basically.
Okay. And which company is this?
Serve Skills Limited.
Serve Skills. I didn't even know umevaa shati yao. Sawa. So that was part of training, right?
Yeah.
And you've said you also do business consultations. So why consulting? Why?
Number one, I was employed in my year 2 of campus in one of the companies in Mombasa. It was a pharmaceutical company. I was promoted to business development. Later on, that business closed down. So the reason why we do business and management consultancy is to ensure that the dream an entrepreneur has does not die. Because when you grow, you realize the way you started, you need structures and systems for your business to go to the next level. So that's why we do it. We do it because we do not want a serious entrepreneur like Velah to just see her dream go down, because she started very well, but then as she grew up in that business, maybe there are some things like strategy, developing processes, standard operating procedures. Lack of those things just make her dream go down the drain. We do not want that.
I'm actually there.
That's why we do business and management consultants, because sometimes we experience success, but we are not ready to lead and manage that success.
Okay, and how many years have you the experience of you doing consultation and also the training part?
Since 2017.
Hiyo ni kama ngapi?
5 years.
5 years, okay.
We are about to celebrate 6 years next year. But this year is 5 years, I believe.
Sawa. And how do you organize and prioritize your work?
Number one is we come and talk to you as a client. We diagnose just like a doctor. We prescribe the solutions, and then you are able to tell us this is where we can begin from. And that's how we work. We normally prefer to integrate to the needs of the client, not just coming from nowhere and telling you this is what we can offer. We like understanding how the client works, the operations, the vision, what is even their strategy if they have one, and then we are able to prescribe something that can bring the best out of that client. So we always have work plans with our clients, and that is what basically runs our day-to-day calendar.
Okay. So kama sahi mimi, I'm also a business person, and I'll need, let's say, kuna plus umesema, and I just feel like umeniambia mimi indirectly.
Yes.
So if I want to see you, is there any consultation fee? How do you guys go about it? Kama niko interested on me getting that.
We do not charge consultation fee for now. We just meet and have a conversation. For now, we are charging now the moment we start doing the work.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So tell me about a time when you had to deal with a difficult client. What did you learn from the experience, and what will you do differently?
Okay, we say
There are two questions.
We say we do have difficult clients, but my experience is teaching me is that we simply have different types of clients. And because we train personal development, it is just not a difficult client, but people who prefer to express themselves in different ways. Like, for example, in terms of personality, I come from a red energy, which means I can be a difficult person to work with by the default of who I am as a person. But that does not mean I am a difficult client. We've learned to know how to communicate with them. Sometimes a difficult client is a person who gives you a job, but they are not available. You see, that's already a difficult client. You've given me a job, you've paid, but you're not nowhere to be seen. We can't find you on a phone, we can't find you on email. So what do you do at that moment? That's already a difficult client.
Yeah.
But then we've learned to find how can we communicate with this client better. Are you available? Are you better on WhatsApp? Are you better on email? Are you better on phone call? So once we figure out maybe you are better on WhatsApp, then we chat with you during our work process. We find you are better on email. We have dealt with difficult clients by knowing the best way to communicate with them. And sometimes also is actually we have standards where we don't have to take every client. Not every client is our client.
Okay.
We can have somebody ready to give $1 million, but we say this is not our client.
What has been your biggest success as a consultant?
My biggest success is speaking for the entire organization is that we go to an institution or we mentor and coach a client, and a actually we see them succeed. Like this year, one of my greatest success, because I champion personal development in the organization, is a lady client called Rachel, who took our personal mastery program. Then after the program, we recommended her to join Toastmasters. And as we speak, she's not 1 year into that organization. She's the incoming president of that club.
Oh,
I mean, that's
nice.
amazing. To me, that's serious. That is massive success.
It's true.
And we trained also another client of ours called Caroline. And as we speak, she's one of the trainers in the organization. Nice. So that is amazing.
Yeah. So apart from Vincent being a trainer and also a business consultant, he's also an author. Yeah, an author. So this is your first book?
Yes, it's my first book.
Yeah. So I'm going to give him the opportunity of him to share out what inspired him to write this book. And also, tell us more about Embark. 3 powerful growth lessons and 30 transformational quotes.
Okay. What inspired me to write this book? Number one, it's because I'm a human being. I've made a lot of mistakes in life. I've made a lot of mistakes in business, in life. You know, maybe I've been sharing the sweet things while smiling, but I can also share the bitter things while smiling. I've made a lot of mistakes in terms of partnerships. I've had, it's not wrong partnerships, but partnerships which has taught me a lot of things. In life, you either learn or win. So I have learned a lot through the mistakes I've made, business-wise, investment-wise, family-wise, relationship-wise. And last year, it reached a point I said, life is short. Yeah. I can be gone anytime. So let me start sharing my personal lessons in life and with the people around me. So this is me starting to have a memoir for my life. So Embark is a book that is inspired by 3 lessons. Number one is the power of solitude. I remember when I was employed and it reached a point where I felt I'm not experiencing happiness. I'm not experiencing fulfillment in whatever I am doing. And for me to have been able to transition from that, I resorted to solitude. So we currently live in a very busy world. There is noise on Twitter, noise on Facebook, noise on Instagram, noise everywhere, noise at home, noise on TVs. Yes. I'm in one of them right now. So there is noise relationships, noise, family, noise, siblings, and everywhere. And anyway, everybody wants their expectations to be met. But then do we create time for ourselves? Say this is Velah time. No phone, no nothing. I just want to be available for myself. Reflect where I've come from, where I am, and where I'm heading. So that's the power of solitude. That's how I was able to transition from that job. And then the next one, I've talked about the power of action. You've gone to solitude. You've made some resolutions. You've wrote down some goals. Do you take action? Because most of us, we have a lot of things we want to achieve, but we never take action. They're just dreams in our minds. Yeah. So that is lesson number 2. And lesson number 3 is the power of personal development. What I strongly believe is that your success is directly proportional to your personal growth and development.
True.
So accountability is important, and the best way to stay accountable is to have personal development for yourself as a person, as an entrepreneur. I don't know if you have that, but that's important. And then 30 quotes are segmented into those 3 lessons. But when all is said and done, this book provokes and inspires you to start your journey. And it's my 30th birthday gift to myself.
Oh, the 30.
That is why it's 30 quotes.
I get it.
At 30.
We get it. Senior Director Tashi. So are you working on anything about maybe you writing another book?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm writing another book. Right now I'm writing it on my mind. I have I have the theme of what I'm writing on, but by the end of 2023, we should have my second book.
Okay, now where can you get your books?
My books, you can get them by checking out on my pages, which is Salute. I am Otumbo Vincent on Facebook, on Instagram as well, Otumbo Vincent, on LinkedIn, Otumbo Vincent, on Twitter, the same thing. But then again, you can find them at Paper Connections at City Mall.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm going to give you this opportunity to describe yourself in 3 words. What will they be? You being an author, you being a trainee, you being a business consultant. Describe yourself.
Now, that question is interesting. I saw it different ways, but now you brought it also in a different angle. I see myself as a coach, a trainer, and a business consultant. Okay. This is an avenue for me to express those.
Tower. I guess that's it. Yeah? Director Tasha anatuambia tufunge. So that is it. This was Vincent, an author. Make sure to get his book. We'll share them your platforms at the end of this video. So make sure to get this book, Embark, 3 Powerful Growth Lessons and 30 Transformational Quotes. So huwezi jua kenye unaweza pata hapa. Maybe his life and your life ziko almost similar. So I am very sure you'll get some inspirational stuff out of this book. And that has been it, guys. I've been your host, Velah Munga, and this is KingTv, your online TV station. Do follow us on our Instagram page at KingTv.254, on Facebook at KingTv, and you can also follow us on YouTube. Do subscribe. Do share the videos. And that's it. So peace out. Till on my next episode.